We are live, man. It's been a minute. Hope we on the right channel and everything. It's been a minute. Shoot, man. Y'all know I really go hard in November. Usually we do a campaign nonstop November. So that's nonstop uploads every single day in November. And of course we gotta get practice. We gotta get started. And we gotta get geared up. We gotta get the momentum going. Now, just because I haven't been uploading doesn't mean I haven't been in the game. Um, Videos have been slow. I know that. We're not gonna harp on that right now because we're getting ready to go in. We're gonna do daily uploads in November. So of course I might ramp it up start now. You know what I mean? But been diligently working on the turbo stuff. Y'all know how that goes. You gotta get parts, you gotta see if this is gonna work, that's gonna work, or whatever. And experimenting, man. Experimenting. I had bought the ICT billet timing covers like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. I think I bought them in June, and they don't really work out too well with the hooker manifolds because it like puts that oil drain fitting right beside the manifold anyway. So I came up with another solution that I'm working on, just kind of getting parts, fittings, and stuff like that. So a couple people that know what's going on been following me on like TikTok, Instagram, etc., etc. So if you haven't already, make sure you add me on those. It's D Brooks on Instagram, and I believe it's I can't remember what it is on um, TikTok, but we may get a chance to capture most of that stuff during the Nonstop November campaign. Um, I was working on some videos that I had recorded earlier this year, and I was just like, man, this stuff kind of lame. I didn't want to put it out. I was just like, this ain't the energy I want to put out, so I didn't put it out. Um, Sometimes you get to watching a video, you're like, I could force this out, and I didn't want to do that. So um, I decided not to. We got some people in the house already. We got Bobby in here. We got Nicholas. What up? Nice. Looking forward to some new videos. Yes, sir. Appreciate your support. Thank you. Uh, Money and time. Yeah, that's always going to be the big things too. You always need money and time if you're going to be buying parts or fabricating parts. I did a little bit of welding. Oh yeah, you coming to get the Regal? Okay, okay. Thanks for stopping through New York. Um, Shoot, I did a little bit of fabricating on the hot side. Did the dang on wastegate onto the 90, which was huge because y'all know I'm not a welder. I don't have experience in welding or whatever. So just been getting practice. The stuff has been slow for me, but I just got to get comfortable. So I'm just working at it, and a lot of times you get a little bit of self doubt when you're building and stepping into um, new areas. So I just got to push yourself and make it work. So I've been doing that, and of course we got a whole bunch of other projects that we've been putting little fires out on. So uh, you say you're gonna start posting too? Shout out to Terrence, man. When you have several projects and you got little fires here and there, alternator here, a wheel band here, Loring Springs there, it's kind of hard to figure out, okay, what campaign are we going to put on the internet? Should we post all of it? Are they going to be able to keep up? So I think I'm just going to give you guys all of it. And then I'm going to try to put it in playlists. And if you guys want to follow the playlist, you can. But it's so much that I feel like it's hard for me to keep up with sometimes. So I figured it's definitely going to be hard if people are trying to track it and watch it. But there's got to be a way to make it interesting because it is interesting in my life, but for me to put that in the camera is a whole nother task. You know what I'm saying? So um but every time I do this nonstop November thing or whatever, I feel like I get better at creating content and um putting it into a video. A lot of times you have this great idea or whatever of what you're gonna put together. It's like, oh, this is gonna be epic. I got this. Okay, they're gonna love this or whatever. I'm excited about it, And it's like, now who's going to film it? You know what I mean? Like, am I going, okay, I got to record it, but I also want to be in the video. I got to talk to him about it. So every time we do these, we learn more and more about each other. So yeah. Oh, we got Peanuts Automotive in here. What's up, brother? Appreciate you stopping through. Heck yeah. We be vibing. I see you on Facebook all the time. Old 85 Cuddy. I got a mechanical question, bro. Got new tires and they've been balanced. I still got a little wobble going at 55 miles per hour. What do I need to do? So you got it. You got new tires and they've been balanced. I know this might sound crazy, and someone could. I've heard of rotors being out of balance too. You can have like a bad rotor or something like that. Yeah, I'm from the Columbus area, man. Yep, sure am, Ohio. You got them balanced. Okay, what else could cause a vibration around 55? A drive shaft issue. Is it in the front or the back? You know, sometimes you can have like a drive shaft that's not working like it's supposed to, maybe out of balance itself. There's a couple things. Warped rotors. Yeah, warped rotors can definitely give you a vibration, but usually that's when you're stopping. So I don't know. I would look into like maybe the drive line too. Tires are balanced. Yeah, so maybe get them rebalanced because I've had that happen too. Depending on what tire shop you took it to, sometimes they slap a whole bunch of weight on there and some of it comes off and it could be out of balance and you not even know why. You're like, I just got it balanced, but it could just be the weight that came off of it. So if they balance it, they should be able to stand behind it and get it, just be like, hey, it's still a vibration here. Can y'all look at it again? Shouldn't be an issue. If it's balanced, it should balance right out again. You know what I mean? So they may charge you like $5 to take the wheels off the car or whatever, but you don't want that vibration. So yes, sir. Always supporting your content, man. I appreciate it, brother. Likewise. Yeah, if you guys aren't on Facebook, if you guys are on Facebook, I got a couple groups on there that I really post in a lot. The G Body movement for all my guys, the G Body guys, the G Body movement. Make sure y'all go there. Add yourself to the group. And then we got another group that was mainly everyone that was subscribed to this channel. It's Old Schools. And I can't remember the title of the group. It's like Old Schools and something, but I'll figure it out for y'all here in a second. Shoot, I can't believe I forgot the name of it. I named the group like forever ago. Let's see, Old School Whips and internet moving slow. Okay. Old School Cars, Engine Swaps and Restoration, and then the G Body movement. Make sure y'all check them groups out. You'll see people in the comment section here. You'll see some of them in the group, and it's a really quick way for us to respond to each other, especially if we miss the comments in the comment section, whatever. D, what's good, man? What's good? Swaps Performance in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So not on Facebook, or else I would join the G-Buy movement. I'm 50-50 G-Buy. I'll be 100% G-Buy when my car stopped wobbling. I feel you, brother. I feel you. You'll get it figured out. Shoot. Man, it feels good to be back. I've been watching a lot of people on TikTok. Some of the creators over there, man, they really been getting to it. And it's really like short form content, but I think you almost have to be a better creator to get your whole story out in a minute like that. So shout out to everybody that's making content over there on TikTok and everything like that. We are on StreamYard right now. So I may go ahead and put the link up in the comments section. If anybody want to hop on, I'll bring y'all on. I'll put the link on when we're ready to bring guests on. Right now, I'm just kind of enjoying this, getting some time with the supporters in the comments and different things, and just trying to go over everything I got to go over with y'all. It's been so long, but yeah, What do y'all think, man? I mean, do y'all think that the everyday posts really make a difference? Like when you any of my content creators on here, do y'all think like going posting every day makes a difference? And do y'all think that like the guys who do DIY content, do you feel like when you post every day, do you feel like it pushes you to get more done? What's going on, Randy? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through, man. Uh, that's that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it gonna slow me down? I feel like it's gonna actually speed me up a little bit, even though it's gonna be more labor intense because I got to record and kind of make sure everything's captured. I'm gonna try to make sure it's all quality. This is. I mean, I do a lot of this still. I mean, I don't mean it's got to be on a camera or anything. I mean, I'll set up a tripod with my phone, and I got mud all on my phone, but set up a tripod with my phone, and I'm gonna have to capture it like that, man, because sometimes it's about having accessibility. Like you need to be able to just get it in. You don't need to be like looking for this camera. I mean, there's a time and place for that, but I think we're gonna get it in any way we can. So yeah, I'm not trying to make it get in the way. I want to make it part of the process. Mr. Hustle Hard, bro. What's going on, man? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Mr. Hustle Hard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, y'all gotta check out. So my buddy Randy in here. Um, we're gonna put some content together on his stuff too, man. He got a Camaro. Um, I really want to help him get that together. It's a really special car, and it's kind of it's a really special car. It got a lot of sentimental value and everything like that. So I want to help him get that together. So y'all be seeing some of that hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Um, definitely want to finish up the Regal. I've been putting a lot of work into the Regal. I know it seemed like I've been sleeping on the Regal. I've been putting a lot of work into it. This turbo stuff is kind of new to me as far as building it from scratch. So it's taking a longer time. Like I, I never did weld before, so um, I'm learning that while putting it together. I didn't just go have someone else weld it up or whatever. So I'm trying to learn some of the skills required to do it at the same time, and I'm having fun with it. But I'm also a little like, dang, so this ain't gonna work. Okay, dang, that's $100. Timing cover with the dang on. You try to be prepared and buy stuff ahead of time, and sometimes it don't always work, but you can use it on a later project. You always got Facebook Marketplace, uh, and it's just you got options. So, uh, Randy said, "I appreciate it, bro. We're gonna get it together for sure, man. We got to. We got to do that." Peanuts Automotive Regal, yes sir. Yep. Regal fam. Yeah, man. Jay, what's going on? So, I've been chatting with Swaps like literally almost every day. Swaps Performance. We've been chatting like almost every day, either through text or on the phone or whatever. But um, I'm like, did you use this? Can I use that? Like, so shout out to Swaps. He's been a real big help as far as helping me guide me through some of this stuff. He's done several turbo builds, so um, he's real familiar. So that's what we've been doing, man. Just we've been in the lab. There's some other stuff that I haven't even released yet. Other cars we haven't even really talked about yet. But just know I've been putting in work on the Regal. That's on the forefront of my attention right now. Obviously, the Monte Carlo luxury sport with the LS in it is running. I drive that to work and stuff like that. It's like a daily driver when it's nice outside type thing. It's not a show car, but it's a cruiser. It's a cruiser, but it's still kind of in the under construction. It's not a looker really, but it's LS swapped. I finally got I figured out how to get the blower working. I got the blower to work in there, so it does have the AC box in it. I don't have AC, but the blower is working in there. Um, hooked up the radio just to see if the speakers work. So I mean, there's things I need to put those on camera. We got to put those on camera, but we've definitely been in the process, man. Definitely been working. Um, Sometimes you feel like you're just not getting any traction, but just realize like these are milestones. Like you didn't have a radio before. Like my car didn't have a radio. Um, no music at all. Didn't know how the blower would work. Like I finally was like, let me ground it. Because remember, I took the fender off and I was like, why isn't this blower working? I was like, let me ground it. Let me just ground the blower because I forgot to ground it when I took the fender back off. I never put the ground strap back on there. I turned it on, listen. And of course the resistor is kind of halfway bad. So when I had it on high, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. So this whole time I just figured it wouldn't work. I put it on like medium and I heard it. I was like, okay, hell yeah. So I think it's got a bad resistor in there or something like that. It's not a problem. Long as we heard that motor turn in the blower, I know we're on the right track. So if I want to drive it in the colder weather, all I need to do now is go ahead and hook up my heater hoses. I got it looped right now, but we know we got the capability of getting that done. So always learning, man. Always learning. Always. Uh, my buddy just messaged me, a guy here locally in town. He says he's getting a 5.3. He's saying, should I do a cam and heads before I even try and start it? Clean it out, maybe fresh rings. Now, y'all know me. I'm going to say get it running the way it is if you can. You know, like a lot of the time, these engines aren't the problem when these cars go in the junkyard. I don't know if he's watching right now, but he sent me that message while we were on the live. And try to get it running the way it is. I mean, if you want to put new head gaskets on and stuff like that just for your own peace of mind, that's cool. But if you're trying to have a budget bill and you're going to do it yourself anyways, get it running the way it is. If it's running strong, good oil pressure, ain't leaking no antifreeze or anything like that, throw it in like that. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Of course, you know, a lot of these things are leaking at the valve covers and stuff like that. Um, I could see wanting to get a cam in there. Getting a cam to me has proven to be a little problematic just because of the tune. I'm very like curious all the time. So I'm always looking at my scanner, looking at fuel trims and why is this fuel trim higher than why is bank one higher than bank two? You know, I'm always, yeah, bro. Um, Swap's the man with the plan. Absolutely. I'm always like trying to figure out stuff. So even though the car is running good, I'm always looking at the data like, well, why is this one like that? I feel like I need to fix it. So if you're a person like that, I wouldn't put the cam in right away. I would, you know, enjoy it. Um, if you want power later on, look at boost. And then when you come back out, you say, you know what, I know this engine runs good. Let me go ahead when I'm ready to boost it. I'll gap the rings if you want to. That's going to give you the potential to make more power. I mean, without blowing it up. Um, I don't know that from experience, but from what I've seen, if you gap the rings, you protect yourself a little bit more. What else? What else? What else? And then while you're doing all that, hit them head gaskets, timing cover gaskets, all that other stuff that you was thinking about doing. That's what I would do. But I like to do things in phases. If you want to go all out at one time and you don't care about the budget, then go ahead and do it, all at once. Yeah. So now that I've been talking for like 20 minutes, I think I'm gonna open it up. That don't mean anybody's obligated to come on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for a guest. I might do our a traditional Facebook because I love sharing. Like Randy will tell you, Terrence will tell you, Swaps will tell you. I love sharing classifieds from Facebook. Like if I see a Cutlass or a Caprice or a Monte Carlo, I love sharing that out to my friends because I be wanting to buy everything. I really and truly do. Even though I already got more than enough on my plate, I always try to, send that out to my homies and stuff. So that's the link. If anybody wants to join the live stream, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get set up. My cousin just tried to call me on Facebook. I'm gonna see if we can get set up on the Facebook Marketplace and everything like that. So hold on real quick. What the hell? Let's see. I don't know if I can get it to work this time. You would think by now I would have figured this all out. All right. Message. All right, cool. I think we good here. So yeah, I'm always Randy, I'm always sending them links out. Like they had a blue Caprice the other day. It was looked like the one off of Hustle and Flow. I sent that out to everybody. Let's see, how can we do this? You do the damn share screen. How you do that? Oh, we got Peanut. Okay, here we go. Hey man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Man, long time coming. What's
Oh
up?
yeah. We supposed to set this up, a while ago, but life
Yeah.
got in the way, so it's all good. But I just picked up another Turbo Buick project, man.
Okay.
About 4 weeks ago, I picked it up. That was my motivation for getting that lift installed in the Honeycomb Hideout, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I can get down there, but I can't get up. You know what I'm saying? I can get underneath
Yes,
the car,
sir.
but man, I'll be like, man, just throw the pillow underneath here, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, but it's an actual 1987 Turbo T, but it's a T-top car. I'm a T-top hater, but I had to grab this car because the guy gave me this great deal. You know what I'm saying? That I couldn't refuse. It needs to be fully restored. It came with a complete drivetrain. The motor turns over, but I haven't tried to start it yet. Only rust issue is right behind the driver's side seat. I'm gonna have to cut that floor pan out.
Okay.
Replace that. But I plan on taking it off the frame and just doing, blasting the frame, repainting it, doing it right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right.
Let me
go ahead.
Let me ask you a question real quick because I know you. We rock with each other.
Okay.
Introduce yourself. Tell them about you a little bit and your channel and your cars because that's huge. That's a huge backstory to the Honeycomb Hideout.
Okay. Let me start over, man. All right. My channel is named Peanuts Automotive Adventure. It's named after my son, my youngest son. He's 5 years old. My son is a car fanatic like his dad. And we get it in. You know what I'm saying? We do things together. We go to shows, go to the drag strip, whatever it is, car related, car museums. We read car books, whatever. We do it together. And my goal is to inspire him to keep at it, keep going, love cars, and I call our garage the Honeycomb Hideout because that's where we go and hide out. We go out there, turn wrenches, hide out, turn the music on, or if a good football game is on, I'll turn the TV on, and that's what we do, man. And what's in the Honeycomb Hideout is Peanuts Automotive Adventure owns 5 Turbo Buicks. And when I say Turbo Buicks, I got 2 1987 Grand Nationals, 2 1987 Turbo Ts, and 1 1985. I got a hot air car, 1985 T-Type, and and I love Turbo Regals. That's just what I do. I got a drag car. It is set up if I ever want to LS swap it.
Right.
But right now, I'm having fun with the V6. Every time I go to the tracker, everybody already thinks it's LS swap. Until I'll pop the hood for them and tell them to count the plug wires.
Right. Make it easy for him.
Man, make it easy. You know, I'm not even sitting here arguing with you, man. You know, I'm trying to get in the zone anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, and I'm having fun with the car. Lately, I had a charging issue. Solved that. Kind of got my tune right. Got the boost controller settings finally correct. And, you know, and we're just out having fun, man, you know, with the car. Hopefully next Friday, I get to take it out to a testing tune. Then the next day, they having a street car takeover. So
Right.
I feel like if I do good at the testing tune where it hits its marks, I might run in the 10-0 class.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, it's my passion, man. Them turbo Buicks always been my passion. But actually, my passion was imports.
Right. That's what we was
A
talking about. That's what we was talking about.
A lot of people don't know that my back status is actually rotaries.
Wow.
You know, I was into rotaries big time, man. I don't own FBs, FCs. Never owned an FD, but that's still my dream car to this day is to get an FD. One of my dream cars. But I was into rotaries big time, man. I was into time trialing and road racing with them and autocrossing with them, but kind of got away from them and went into my other passion, which was turbo Buicks.
Randy says, "Let's see him. Can you show us?"
How? I'm gonna see if I can work this, man. I'm kind of new to this.
Okay.
Cam, hold on. I would have to go all the way outside, man. Hey, hold on. I got two in the garage right here.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna go outside. Hey,
all right, Dan.
Can I flip the camera around though?
Yeah, you can hit Cam mic, and then it'll bring up a drop down, and you can hit back camera. But yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me grab my shoes. Since
Randy,
see him, I gotta give it. I gotta give it up.
Hey, you know how it is, man. You know exactly how it is. So
I gotta give it up, man. You know, because also too, man, these go out there, barefoot. These cars humble me too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I show up, it gets, they get a lot of attention and whatnot, but I always stay humble with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I never forget where I come from.
Right on.
Let me see if I can turn the camera. Yep, you're right. Camera, front camera. Let's go to the back camera. Done.
And action.
Okay, we here. As you can see that they're covered up. I done detailed them to where, dude, I'm covering them up, man. Even though they're in the garage, they still get dirty, man, and dusty. All right, Randy, here's the Grand National. This is the 87. This is actually my show car. Let me see. Hold on. Dang, man, this has been long overdue.
I know.
Yeah, this has been long overdue. That's why I don't mind. Hold on. Man. I'll pop the hood on this one. And then next to it right here is the drag car.
Yeah. It's an addiction, brother. It is really, this is it.
It really is, man. But it keeps me going, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps me going. So, all right. There she goes. V6.
Yes, sir.
Not much. It's not much done to this one, because it's the one that I cruise in, go to shows with, and whatnot. But I do actually got it running really, really good. I had I upgraded to a LT1 math with a math translator, dude. This car was night and day, man. Wow. And not only that, though, the original maths are hard to find. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get a rebuilt one, it's no good.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, now we're going to switch over. Is Randy good to go? I can't see the chat.
I think he got another request from you, though. He got another request.
You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Okay. Let's hear it. Oh, man. Man, we're going to have to do another show for that one, Randy. Well,
we got the part 2.
Hey, you know what, though? Hold on. What I could do, I don't have the keys to that one, but I do got the keys to the drag car.
Okay.
So, hold on. We'll do that. I got the keys to the drag car right there. So, all right, let me do this. Yeah, this is the Turbo T. It's my drag car. All right, hold on. Let me go to the back because I don't want that exhaust to burn a hole through my little cheap covers. All right, hold on.
Like, man, it's really smoking today.
Oh, yeah, for real. All right, hold on. And what I can do is Let me open up my garage door if I can.
So,
Right.
what do you have as far as your drag car? Like, I guess you can already show us like the difference in the setup. I guess.
Yeah, it's a totally different setup. Still a factory block that's been girdled and bored to a 4.1. All the bells and whistles on the inside, pistons, bigger cam. Hold on, let me see. Slightly bigger cam. Really in a turbo car, you don't need that much of a cam, man. You just got to make sure you're getting. But all right.
Oh yeah.
And this car is on E85 right here.
Oh yeah, that E85 is the difference maker.
Yeah, man. I'm tuned up to like 38 psi.
Wow.
A boost, but right now I'm running like 24 pounds of boost, and I'm running like low 10 O's.
Damn.
On 24 pounds. So, I plan on turning it up, but I kept every time I wanted to turn it up, man, I kept running into issues. So,
what trans?
But right now, well, my main issue was my alternator, man. I was breaking up on the big end, and I have like, this ain't right. I'm like, hold on. And what it was, the alternator failed. Matter of fact, it's this alternator right here, man.
Oh wow.
Brand new damn alternator. Not charging. That's my garage cat. All right, what I'm gonna do, Randy, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll start this one up because I got the keys to this one.
Man. So on my on one of my cars, I had an issue with a charging system with my charging system. It ended up being the gauge, the light, the voltage.
Oh, yeah, the voltage light with the bulb in it, because that thing is connected to a fusible link.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. But with this car, it's different.
Okay.
Because I got the wiring. This car got a whole new wiring harness from Highway. I can't remember the name of it. It's not a Ron Francis. It's Highway something. I can't remember the name of Highway wiring. And hold on, I can show it to you. And I replaced the wiring in this car because I didn't want no wiring issues with 30-plus-year-old wiring. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I can't remember the name of it, man. I hate getting brain cramps like this. All right, let's see. And as you can see, and I'm running XFI. Dang it. I don't know if I can turn the light on, but I put the fuse panel up in here. And here's my ECU right there. And here's my MSD box right there with the 3-step, which I got a newer MSD box I need to reinstall because I kept thinking that was my issue. Way back in March, I had broke at the track because my distributor gear broke.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, on the big end, it sounded like a shotgun going off. Pow! And the distributor gear broke. So I brought it back thinking something else broke. So I tore the whole front of the engine apart. It was just a distributor gear. It's a wearable item. So I ordered a couple of them, and they're sitting up in my toolbox now. But let me go ahead and get this started real quick so y'all can hear it.
Man, I could imagine when that distributor gear broke, it just sounded catastrophic.
It did. It really did, man. My belt. All right, let me make sure I got oil pressure.
Gotta have that.
Pressure. Because I had it running earlier, so. All right, I'm going to.
Yeah, definitely hear that chop a little bit in there, too.
Yeah, my baby. I gotta tighten this belt up.
Man, Swaps, I see you, brother. Swaps said he had his hand on too tight, but
I can't even hear you.
Here, I'm gonna put it on here.
Hold on, let me shut it off. All right.
Yeah, if you guys aren't already,
still a full interior car, as you can see. Still full interior. Because of the class I run in, the Buick class I run in is Turbo Street modified, and you still gotta have a full interior car. And the car gotta weigh over 3,400 pounds with me in it. Right now, it's sitting at, with me in it, it's 3,475. So I don't have no worries about making weight because I'm a big dude anyway. And because I'm running aluminum heads. If I was running iron head, if I was running the iron heads, the factory iron heads, even ported, I could weigh 3,200 pounds.
Wow.
But now what I do got is, I do got a fiberglass hood to help drop weight, fiberglass front and back bumper, and I went from I went to the manual windows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to help drop weight. And drivetrain wise, I'm running a Rosler 400 manual valve body, reverse valve body, and a Ford 9-inch.
Okay. Ford 9-inch. I got a question for you. So did you just buy a Ford 9-inch that already had disc brakes on it and everything and the gear you wanted?
No, I got this one. I got this from Moser.
Okay.
Yeah, it came from Moser.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm running the Aerospace Engineering brakes front and back.
Gotcha.
Y'all can see it or not.
Yeah, that's a very nice build, brother. Very nice.
Yeah, man. Hey, this was always my dream build, man. Always been a dream of mine to have a drag, V6 powered Buick.
Right.
But now I got too many of them. As you can see out here, this is the project one that I'm going to restore. This one right here.
Is this the newest one?
That's the newest one, the one right here.
Can we get
I got two more. I don't know if y'all can see. I got two more in the Honeycomb Hideout back over there.
If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe to Peanuts Automotive. And if you want to, brother, put your link in the comments so they can just click on it or whatever.
Okay.
He's active on Instagram. I know you're active on Instagram. Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm active on Instagram, and I got Facebook. I'll just put my Instagram link in the the YouTube channel link. I gotta put some more content, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. To save money, I put that lift in myself.
Gotcha.
Man, it kicked my ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's some work, man.
It is.
It's some work, brother. I had guys help me last year do it.
Dude, like, the most important part to putting it up was the grunt work of flipping up the towers, right?
Right.
Or the poles, because I put up an 11,000 pound lift. So I can pick up my dually too if I ever need to.
Oh yeah, that's definitely heavier still, man.
Yeah, so so I know to pick these cars up with no problem. And it was measuring that first post and plumbing it, and all that good stuff.
Your ground is level in the garage too, right?
No, I had to shim one. I had to shim like two of the mount bolts on one of the poles, but on the other side we didn't have to shim it because it was. But what it was the ground was level, but the bottom of the plate to the actual post was, I don't know, from welding. It was kind of warped or something. But my ground was level. It was just the bottom of the plate from the manufacturer was distorted. Yeah, it was distorted, man.
I'm gonna get your link off your YouTube channel real quick and post it.
Okay, my bad, man.
I'm gonna do it because I know it's easier for me on a computer.
Okay.
And
yeah, because I'm on my phone, so all right.
Yeah, it's tough on the phone.
Let me see. Let me shut this. Yeah, but these are my loves, man. I love them. Dude, I sleep, eat, and breathe Turbo Buicks, man. But I always been a G body guy though, no matter what. Originally from Louisville, Kentucky, it seemed like, man, you walk down the street, you see a G body everywhere, and I always fell in love with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now you say you start off in the import game, JDM, right? You said rotaries.
Yeah, I started off in rotaries. And hold on, I'm trying to turn my mic around for you. Hold on. Camera, back camera, front camera. Let's go. Okay, I'm back, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I started off in the rotary scene, man. In the import game, but I still, and don't get me wrong, I still got a love for the 4 cylinders and whatnot, because I got a Dodge Neon SRT4 too.
Okay.
Yeah,
you told me this. You told me about that.
that. Yeah, I got that, man. I mean, she still runs, man. I done did everything with that car. I done autocross, time trial, drag race, in that car, man. So, all right, I'm going back.
Man, that Regal looked good in your like in the top, your layout on your YouTube channel with the burnout and the smoke and everything.
Oh yeah,
that's a slick picture, man.
It is, man. I purchased that picture from a young kid that was at the drag strip back in March.
That's the T-type, right?
No, that's the Turbo T. That's the one I just started.
Oh, okay, got you. Turbo T right there.
The Turbo T, man. That was I was at Custom T's Motorsports Park back in March, running just a testing tune out there, and they had a car show too. Matter of fact, I was a judge at the car show, me and Peanut. So we were just out there having fun, man. And a young aspiring photographer took that shot. He wanted to give it to me. I said, "No, man, I gotta give you something for this, man." He said, "Okay, give me $10. Here you go." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it was to me, it was that good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Man,
it is. It is."
And I'm the type of dude, man. Ain't nothing in life free, man. I'm gonna work for it.
Yes, sir. Definitely, man. Yeah, he has a really good. I know they have really big following on Instagram. You guys were growing quick when we were doing our little course. We were learning with Jay Malcolm.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, Jay been help. Hey, Jay is a good dude, man. That's all. Yeah. He's a good dude. He's been helping me even after the fact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I text him every once in a while because I know he's a busy man.
Right.
I text him every once in a while, ask him questions or whatever I ask. He always give me feedback with no hesitation. And so I told him when him and his cousin had that drag event down in his hometown in Georgia, let me know because I was gonna go down there and support it.
Right.
And drag my car down there and just and support it and have fun with them guys, man.
Yeah, it'd be a good time. Definitely be a good time.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta have like 2 weeks notice so I can let work know, like, hey, I'm out. Hey, right. I got the road.
Yes, sir.
What I'm saying? But that's all. But yeah, Jay's a good dude, man. I love Jay's content. He lays out the groundwork for us and we don't even realize it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He lays out that groundwork, like he shows us. It's like, but then I'm to the point to where, man, I don't want to bite his style. You know what I'm saying? Or
I feel that.
I want mine to be pure and organic.
It's like, oh man, I seen that. I'm mad because I want to do that, but now I feel like I'm biting.
Exactly. You know
it's like, I feel like I'm biting now. I think it's just, like I think one of the rappers, it was The Game or somebody, he was like, man, I've listened to all these guys and I learned a little bit from everybody.
Gotcha.
And he said, I apply it all, man. So I'm not biting, I'm giving tribute. Like I'm paying homage. You know what I mean? So at this point, like we all kind of do similar stuff. We're all making content. So how different? We can be different, but in the grand scheme of things, we're all content creator, DIY guys in the same niche. Yep. The biggest, the X factor is going to be you.
Yep. But one thing you brought up earlier when I first got on your stream on YouTube, you stated something. It would be easier if you had somebody filming you. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Because trying to do DIY stuff and filming yourself at the same time, it's kind of hard, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you got it on the tripod, man, it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know if the angle's right or whatever, unless you just got a broad view of your shop or your garage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's for you to be able to do it every day. That would be the hard part. I'm not saying it can't be done. Anything can be done, but that would be the hard part. That, to me, in my opinion, would get old quick.
Oh yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? And then hey, look at it this way. You don't want to touch your phone or camera with your greasy hands.
Yeah, man. That's why you gotta get the gloves,
if your hands are dirty or whatever. So I'm in the same boat, right? I've been long overdue for another video, which I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I wish I had somebody that could help film us and we would have more fun. I'm not saying it's not fun, we would have more fun with it, and just, you know, you can get a different angle of us behind or whatever. You know, it's just me with the camera and with a 5-year-old. Even though I want it to be organic and original, sometimes I'll be having to like, hey, come over here, you know. But he's getting used to the camera now. Don't get me wrong, he's getting used to it. But it's like, hey, come over here, or I'm always looking out for his safety, number one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you do that, you don't want to take away from your content. But man, I don't want my little man to get hurt neither.
Right.
You know, so
yeah.
But other than that, though, I think, you know, what did you call it? November. You're gonna try to do something every day in November, right?
Yeah, nonstop November. That's a thing I've been doing on this channel for. This will be the 3rd year. And as far as from a YouTube perspective, it always pays dividends.
Got you.
I mean, it always pays dividends on the growth of the channel. Because I always go back and look at like my YouTube studio analytics afterwards. I'm like, man, I grew 70 subscribers right after it, and it doesn't, because you'll be making the content like every day, and you'll be like, wait a minute, it's not growing, but it's the month after that you see the growth.
Yeah,
you'll see the growth like the month after. There he is.
Hey, see my little man, see his shirt? You see that shirt?
Still plays with blocks. Yes, sir. Yep, yeah. Me too, brother. Me too. But yeah, it does pay. Like as far not pay monetarily, but your channel will grow. I feel like, and you become better with the camera, and you also become better with. All right, I need to plan something for the next day. What am I going to do the next day? Instead of just kind of like willy nilly. Okay, tomorrow I'm just going to go out there and mess around. You're like, okay, I got to do. All right, I got to order this. I'm going to do this. And then the day after that, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So it's kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'm no Jay Malcolm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Well, he done made it to the point to where he can do it full time. You know what I'm saying? He does it full time, man. So that's where I want to grow, to be able to do this full time, you know, and learn along the way. Don't get me wrong. And no, you can do it, man. Also, you know what you might want to add to it too?
Mm-hmm.
I think November is that month where everybody let their beard grow out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, let your beard grow out, and then, hey, November nonstop. I don't even have time.
Yeah, that's we're doing all that. Yep. Definitely
I don't even got time, man. The energy's high.
Yep.
You know, so
yeah, this is exciting stuff, man, because my buddy LS Chevy Rider, he usually does the campaign. Something similar. Last year he had the cobbler. It was like the Cutlass Cobbler. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was to finish up his Cutlass. Like that was his campaign, and Cobbler's like Thanksgiving, so it kind of like went hand in hand with the holiday type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it really kind of builds momentum.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I remember Jay saying you hit something on the nail. You hit the nail on the head just about 5 minutes ago when you said everyday content helps your channel. Jay said that.
Yeah, he did.
He said that, and I believe that because I remember in the summer when I was dishing it out every other day or twice a week, I could see the numbers jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, you got to be on this game every day because your audience is looking for something new. They ain't looking for the old stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for something new. Even the new subscribers is looking for something new. It's almost like subscribers never go back and watch the old stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's something with reality, and I don't know. I think it's a mindset.
Even if it's new, like, sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Even if it's a new struggle, like, hey, we was going to put these new tires on today, and they sent us the wrong size. We went up to if it's an update, it's a video. It's like, dang, that happened to me too one time. I was going to go to the track. I was waiting on this, and it never got the brake lines. They never sent the brake lines. Something extremely important. Yeah, you're like, but well, I guess we won't be going to the track this weekend, but we're going to wet sand this. We're going to buff it. We're going to do some other stuff. We had to go a different route this weekend. We still going to go. Maybe we'll go and spectate. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
So trying
No,
to get back.
hey, you know what you're doing? You're helping me, bro. You are helping me, brother, by giving me new ideas, fresh concepts, and
Right.
thinking outside the box, man. Thinking outside the box. You just helped me big time on something for tomorrow and this weekend.
Nice, man.
Man.
I'm glad I could help. And us going back and forth, we're bouncing ideas, just like we was in the group.
Yep.
I mean, I
Yep.
think it was helpful for even Jay. Us
Yep.
asking certain questions, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna add that to the next.
Like he told me about that LLC, then breaking off to a DBA. I looked that up, and he was right. You could break it off to a DBA, which is a whole it's like a separate. It's attached to your company, but it's another company.
Yeah,
And he
he's
said
real sharp.
DBA because this Tuesday I got an appointment. The reason why I got the title to the car, of course I did, because I'm not buying no car without no title. I'm done with that. I did an IROC 85 IROC like that 3 years ago.
You got one of them stories too?
Yeah, I about had a fit, bro.
Oh,
and then
man.
I did. Hold on, let me tell you the story of it. Right? Hold on. Let me go into the story. I had a 1985 IROC Z28. Had all the bells and whistles for the year. Car ran. It just needed an exhaust, and it was it needed a paint job, but the body was solid. That was what made me. I purchased it from a guy down in Norfolk, Virginia, but the title was frayed, or you couldn't read like a couple of digits on the VIN. So I went to the DMV and they wouldn't do nothing for me. So I was like, okay, how can I conquer this? So what I did was I put in for I forgot what it's called, where I had to wait 28 days. Then they put it on the auction block, and the DMV did some little auction thing, and then once it came off the auction, then they sent out a letter to the last known owner of it, because that guy never titled it in his name neither. So it was titled to a female. It was a female-owned car.
Yeah.
He purchased the car brand new.
Wow.
So, oh man, I was hot. So, all right. So they sent her a registered letter saying, "Hey, this car is here," but the lady signed the title and sold the car to the guy to a guy in Norfolk, Virginia. So the lady called me and was like, "I'm coming to get my car."
Oh no, man!
She called. I mean, no. I called. Did she call me? I think she called me because my number was on the the paperwork.
No,
she was
like no.
Hey, she was like, real talk, man. She was like, "I'm coming to get my car." I was like, "Hey, ma'am, you sold it to David down in Norfolk." "Oh, I don't remember that." I said, "But you signed the title right here, and here's the sale. I got the bill of sale when you sold it to him." "No, I'm coming to get my car." So this is what I told her. I said, "Ma'am, bring a trailer because it's going to be in pieces." "My car, why is it in pieces?" I said, "Because that's how I purchased it."
Yeah.
I said, "So bring a trailer, come get your car. It's going to be in pieces." Long story short, she never came.
Nice.
So by her not coming, they gave her 10 days to come get the car, pretty much, from that registered letter from the DMV. She never came and got the car. So after the 10 days was up, I was able to take the paperwork I filed up to the DMV and get the title done.
Wow.
And then I titled. Yeah, man. But hey, man, I was hot, brother. I was hot. I was like, man, I just purchased this car. This lady about to come get it. I'm trying to do the right thing.
Right.
I'm like,
go through the process.
But also, it was a nice car. I'm about to send you a picture of it one day, man. I should have kept the car. I should have kept it, but somebody gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. A guy down in North Carolina wanted the car so bad because my buddy bragged about the car to him. This guy drove all the way up from North Carolina. I guess he heard my buddy say it was for sale, but it wasn't. But the dude wrote me a check 3 times more than what I gave for the car, and I just had to let it walk.
Yeah.
With a clear title.
After you had to go through all the work.
After I had to go through all that paperwork, legwork through the DMV here. But if I was smart, man, somebody had gave me like the website to Maine, where I could have got it retitled in Maine and paid. But I was like, no, I'm gonna do it through Virginia. I'm here, let me walk it through. Man, I almost lost that battle.
And she would have been able to come up there free and clear.
Free and clear, man. It was because by law, it was still her car because it was last registered or titled in her name. So, but she didn't because I told her it was in pieces. I lied. It wasn't in pieces, but I was going to If she was coming, we was pulling the motor, everything. We was gonna. Only thing we probably wasn't gonna pull was the hatchback because that joker heavy.
Yeah.
You know, the hatch.
Yeah, them third gens. Yeah, my buddy
man.
Randy.
Hey, the Ford GT hatches are heavy too, man.
Oh yeah,
is that the Fox bodies, man?
It's that glass, buddy.
Yeah, it is. It's all glass, man. A heavy tempered. Is it tempered? Not tempered. Just safety glass.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, man. Don't nobody else wanna buzz in? I'm soaking up all the time, man.
Oh, you're good, man. If you gotta go, let me know.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know up front, man. No, I'm good to go, man.
Swap says, I think my mic is real loud.
Yeah, tell Swap I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm born and raised in the West End. Graduated from Shawnee High School.
Wouldn't that be something if y'all knew each other?
Yeah, it would.
Do you know Swaps?
Man.
Do you know Swaps on here? Do you know?
No, I don't.
We on I think we're in Facebook on a group. I think we're in a group together.
Yeah, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky originally, man. Born and raised, man. West End all day.
Mark's Magic Touch says, "What's happening?"
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Randy says he needs to get his Z28 done. That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Hey, ask him. Hey, Randy, what year is it? Is it a third gen?
It's a third gen.
Okay.
86, I believe, because it had the light on the back. That's you know, car guys would be like, oh, you got the light on the back. That's first year with the light. That's the 86. They're like, how do you know?
Randy, you know why I sold mine though? Because in 85 they only came with a 305. But I should. Oh, lived on Chestnut, man. I know where Chestnut is, man. Yeah. Hey, did you go to Central? What high school you go to? Okay, 86. Randy said 86. Yeah, man. I know, man. That's the only reason what made me. But if I would have thought about it, I could have LS swapped it.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
Man, I sold it back in 18. It was like July of 18 when I sold that car, man.
Yeah.
Because I also had I had an 88 Mustang GT. I'm really a Chevy GM guy, but I had an 88 Mustang GT. I picked it up from a Navy guy down in Norfolk for little nothing. Rebuilt the motor. It had a T5, world-class T5 transmission in it. Didn't have to do much to that. It put a new clutch in it, and I was autocrossing and road racing that thing too. But I was being from being from Louisville, Kentucky, everybody had Fox body, so I hated them. Get what I'm saying? Like, man, it was like a Me Too car. Oh, I got a Mustang Me Too. Like, dang, but I got that car for little nothing, built it up, and had fun with it. That little 302 got so much low end torque. It was crazy, man. I almost killed myself in it out here by my house by the railroad tracks.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I go to hit the brakes and the brakes were spongy and I went down into the ditch and backed myself out and got up out of there, man. And what had happened was somebody had swapped. I picked the car up like this. They swapped a 8.8 in the back and the disc brakes in the back didn't even work.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? By them doing the swap. So what I did was to get them to work after I found out, I ordered the Cobra master cylinder and a brake proportioning valve and something else. I can't even remember. It's been so and I swapped it all over and got everything working right, man. Because if I was going to do anything, trying to make it a weekend warrior, I had to get it right, before I killed myself, man. And went for half a year, then moved to where's Jeff? You Jeffersonville swaps, Indiana, because I know it's right across the water. Yeah, man, we probably know each other, man.
Being in the car community, got to. Yeah. I mean, usually, it's like, but yeah, I had a couple.
I should give my last name though, because I'm a Churchill, so Churchill's not a what's the word? See, Jeffersonville. He said, yeah, Churchill's not a common last name.
Yeah, them third gens, man. I had a real soft spot for third gens. I had an 82 Trans Am. Back in high school, I think I had an 85.
Okay.
85 Chevy Camaro, and then like last year on the channel, I was gonna build I wanted to build 2 3rd-gen Trans Ams, but I ended up selling them because they were a little rusty, and I was already in too deep on other cars and stuff like that. So, and of course, here I am again with like 5 G-Box. So, I got 2 Monte Carlos and 1 Cutlass, 2 Regals.
Okay.
2 limiteds. They're limited Regals.
Yeah.
1 Monte SS, and then 1 Luxury Sport. And then the Cutlass is a Supreme. I'm not real familiar with the Cutlass trim packages like I am with the Camaros and the Regals.
Yeah, my very first car was a 79 Cutlass. 79 Cutlass. And if I knew what I knew now, I would. When I was in high school, I had a 79 Cutlass. We was on the expressway and the oil pump went out or something. And if I would have known what I know now, I would have kept that car and fixed it. But man, it was nothing to call the junk man. Hey, come get this car.
Yeah.
And let's start over or get another one. But yeah, that was my very first car, man. 79 Cutlass.
Oh yeah, those hot now.
Yeah, I know.
Big money.
Hey, you know what I see the value rising in? Are the Monte Carlo SSs.
It is. It is.
The values are going up, man. I see it. Like I stalk that market. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking and and keeping up with it, reading Hemmings and stuff like that, man. I just stalk it, man. And I'm like, man, okay, they going up. This is what I had to explain to a guy about the Turbo Buick market. I was like, dude, go on eBay. You're not going to see one for less than 20 grand unless it's rotted out or rusted out or whatever, And then I shared him 2 GNXs. I was like, look, man, the GNXs are $200,000 cars now. Who would ever thought a G-body be worth $200,000?
Wow.
Yeah, man. And I had to share that with him. He's like, oh, I didn't know. I said, that's why I'm sharing it with you.
Let me enlighten you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to enlighten you. Educate you. I'm not trying to, what's the word? Insult your intelligence, but I just want you to see what I'm seeing on a daily basis.
Yeah. Yep. We had a Grand National here in town. A guy was selling, and I didn't even think it was that clean personally, but he wanted $30K for it, and I think he got it.
See, yeah,
I think he got it. So Randy said, I traded a $500 Tercel for a Camaro back in high school.
Yo, hey, that's fire. Hey, Randy, I'm jealous.
Yep.
I wish I would have got a deal like that.
Yep. It was like 2007 when I had the Tercel and the 4-speed manual. I picked it up for $500, and the guy came in and dropped off his Camaro, traded. My mom was having a fit. You ain't trading for that Camaro. Then I come to find out the lights didn't work in the Camaro. Okay. The rear, none of the lights. It was just a fusible link, though.
Yeah.
I guess it had a fusible link underneath the car.
Yep.
And we fixed that, and man, my lights was working. The next thing you know, I sold that car. I came up, man.
Dang, ain't nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, should have kept that. There's a lot of should have kept, man.
Well, it's just like my dad, man. When I hear my dad and all his friends be talking and whatever, they had some major muscle cars back in the day that they should have kept, but nobody knew. It was, like my dad had I think he had an 070 Javelin. He had a big block Chevelle. He had all type of cars. He had a Tri-5 57 Chevy with some big block in it. And, he talks about all these cars. I'm like, man, if you had these cars, man, you would be rich right now.
You got a little retirement plan. Really?
Yeah, exactly. But nobody knows. It's just like my old boss, when I was working up in Maryland, he was an old farmer, right? And he hurt my feelings, man. He said, son, you know how many 427s we buried on my property? Buried them.
Wow.
427 Chevys. They was just burying them, like getting rid of them. Not scrapping them, just digging a hole on his farm and burying the motors. They probably rocks now, but, I'm like, wild. Man, 427s back in the day? He said, man, we used to get them things a dime a dozen.
Jeez. That's how 5.3s are right now.
Yeah, 5.3s, 4.8s.
Yep, I got a stash of them. Now, they're going up in price. I mean, they're still hovering at $500, $600, but it was like $300. It was kind of like $300. Now it's kind of hovering at $500 to $600, and the 6.0s have just skyrocketed.
Oh,
I mean, I don't even really look in the 6.0 market.
Hey, I got a question for you with the 6.0s. because at work we got a ton of those. We got the 2500 Suburbans with the 6.0s in them for work
Right.
vehicles. Why do you're not supposed to use synthetic in the 6.0s, right? Because they burn a lot of oil. They don't have no oil leaks.
Mm.
But we had switched them all over to synthetic, and I noticed the oil consumption is high now. And,
Well,
and they're low mileage vehicles. They're like 25, maybe not even 30,000 miles on them.
So are they like high? They have high hours on them. You guys idle them a lot?
No, we don't neither.
No.
No, they just got straight like 20,000, 30,000 miles on them. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're like 04s, 05s.
Yeah.
The 6.0s, they're 2500s, but man, the oil consumption went up. And the guy at the Napa store was trying to tell us not to change them over, but we didn't listen because it wasn't our money, and we had to listen to our superiors to like, no, swap them over.
Yeah, I feel
you know, they just I just noticed with the switch to synthetic. Anybody out in the chat? No, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I'm running just by what I had laying around. I got synthetic in my 5.3, and it's been holding up for a while just because. But I'm a guy, especially like these 5.3s. They was in someone's pickup truck, a year ago, barely getting oil changes. So I'm like, I'm doing good to give it an oil change. So I get whatever oil I can get for them. But once we start putting cams and stuff like that in, and we try to get better stuff, new springs, new lifters, all that. But yeah, anybody in the comment section have an answer for why his 6.0 might be consuming more oil than, what else? I was gonna say maybe those if it's VOD, but if it's a 04.
Now, do 6.0s come with like was that I forgot what you call them? A message back in the day, something with piston slap. That's what the Napa guy was trying to say. Something with piston slap.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know a lot of guys said 5.3s had a lot of, there was a lot of them that had piston slap, and I haven't run across that.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I haven't personally ran across that in any of the ones that I've put together.
Well, I respect all three of them, and I'm gonna tell you why. 2 years ago, I went to the I didn't compete, but I went to watch the Hot Rod Drag Week. Them guys was snatching 5.3s, 4.8s, and 6.0s out the junkyard, slapping turbos on them, and doing drag week with them.
Mm-hmm.
And because I remember one guy blew up. He said, "I don't care. I only gave like $500 for this motor." He said, "I'm just gonna go get another one."
Yeah.
Wow. I said, "Okay." Matter of fact, the guy had not a Cougar, not a Fairmont. What was that one? Maybe it was a Fairmont or a Granada with a turbo, with a junkyard turbo LS in it.
Yep.
And he was moving. Don't get me wrong, he was running low 9s in that thing. I was like, holy. I was like, okay.
With no care.
Yeah, no care in the world. Just running it until it blew up. He said, if it blows up, I just go get another one. Matter of fact, I got one underneath my workbench at the house. I was like, okay. And they was running the dog doo-doo out of them, and then they would have to drive to the next location.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I was like, okay.
They say it's just like an improved upon design, like the 350s have been around for so long, the old small block.
Yeah.
And they say it's just an improved upon design, everything that.
Well, is this true? The LS was actually a design from Ford.
I heard that. I've heard that it has a lot of similarities to like the old, even like my buddy had I think it was a 351 Windsor or whatever.
Yeah.
In his Mustang, and it's all turbo and everything, and he had the hood, the front clip off of it, and I was like, man, that really does resemble like an LS, like just the the architectural like layout of it, like the aluminum heads, the angle, and he had aluminum heads on his, and I was just like, I guess it's just a push rod engine, but they do they share a lot of similarities, at least from the visual when I was looking at his.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, man, are beasts. I respect them.
You gotta get your old Cutlass or Monte Carlo that you don't care about. You keep getting these nice cars. Get you one and throw a LS in there.
Yeah.
Because you do have those really nice turbo cars, and it's like, well, dang, do I really want to do that?
Well, Yeah, it's just like my gold car, the T-Type, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got the original drivetrain out the drag car sitting in my garage on the engine stand. I had the transmission rebuilt, the 204R rebuilt, and I rebuilt the engine myself. It's just a roller cam with a slightly bigger turbo, 6262, I think is the turbo on it that I put on that engine. And I thought about putting that motor, that drivetrain, that cold air drivetrain into the gold car, but I was like, nah, I can't do that, man. I'm just gonna keep it hot air and show people history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that gold car, the turbo is shoving it straight into the intake.
Right off the
Yep.
right off the turbo.
Yep, right off the turbo, straight into the intake, man.
How does that run for you?
I'll take a picture of it. It looks funny the way it is, but it came from the factory that way. The turbo sits right back there by the firewall on the passenger side, and it's shoving air right. That car is a slug in the summer months. But if I bring it out in the winter months, man, that thing, oh, okay, now you're waking up.
Oh yeah.
Now you want to wake up. But in the summer months, man, that thing is a slug.
Them intake temperatures.
Yeah, man. IATs, man, ain't no joke, man, in the summer months. But it doesn't break up or anything. It's just slow. But I keep that car that way because I just want to show history. And in a way, I don't want to tear the car up.
Yeah.
In a way,
people will, say, well, I got everything to put it back to factory, but they never do.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. It's just like with this car I'm going to restore, right? If those numbers don't match on the transmission and the VIN on the transmission and engine, that what I got in the garage is going to go in that car. Okay. But if the numbers match, it's like, oh man, okay, I'm gonna have to do it right.
Yeah,
I'm
already there.
Just make sure it's all numbers matching. Because like I said, I'm not a T-top. I'm not a T-top guy. I don't have nothing against them, but everybody else love them though.
Right.
Everybody loves T-tops, man. I'm T-tops to me got too much flex. I don't know. I'm more of a motorsports guy. It takes so much to get a T-top, to me, in my opinion, to not flex so much.
Right.
And I'm just not a fan of them. Used to be before I got into motorsports, but everybody else be like, man,
gotta have a T-top.
A T-top. I'm like, no, I'm a hard top guy.
Yeah. My buddies at work was like, hey man, if you can find me one of Monte Carlos with a T-top, and I'm like, but the biggest thing with the T-top cars is they all rust right there.
They do,
like,
right?
Right there in where the T-top. And if you don't mind repairing it yourself, it's not a big deal. But if you don't have the means or the know-how or know someone, it's going to be costly.
Yep. Like I said, the only reason I picked this car up, I always look for rust because I don't know how to handle rust. I can handle all the mechanicals and turn wrenches, but when you start talking about body work and all that, I run from that, man. I don't have the patience for it, for body work, because I know it's 90% prep, 10%, everything else.
What up, Black Rain? Sorry about that. I had to shout out my man. But yeah, you're right. It is a lot of patience and, forward looking. Like you got to look so far forward. Okay, if I don't get this out, I'm ready to slap the paint on before we even sand it down. Like in my mind, I'm ready to get to the end. But yeah, you just gotta be patient and go through that's the same thing with this content, man. I think you put the work in and then it's like the traction comes afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And then by the time you gave up, or not gave up, but by the time you slow down, you're like, oh, there they are. But you didn't already settle down.
Yeah.
And then the followers came or the subscribers came, and you're like, dang, I should have just kept going.
Yeah.
I should have just kept going. Now I got to ramp my momentum back up again.
Yeah. So. Hey, I'm in that boat right now. That's why it's been a while since we put content, but I'm going to do some content tomorrow. But it's like you run out of steam, and then you're like, man, how can I pick this back up? By me talking to you, it got me like remotivated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remotivated to like, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but also, too, I had to get over the hump, too. You're going to laugh when I tell you this. About a couple of months ago, I got my first bad comment or my first unlike. And it was like,
yeah,
man, you know what I'm saying? It kind of messed with my mental a little bit. It was like,
you gotta enjoy that. You gotta like.
I know, and you're right, but it kind of messed with my mental a little bit. But then I was like, man, whatever, let's go, you know. But you know, it kind of, you know, it's human nature. You know what I'm saying? It kind of messed with me a little bit, but then I got over it. It took me like 15 minutes to get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now if I get it, I'm like, whatever, man, because no matter what in this world, you ain't gonna make everybody happy.
Facts. And you listen to one J Malcolm like video after that, then you ready to go again.
Yep, you're right.
he be like waiting for it. He reverses that energy back. So and I appreciate him sharing that with us, because some people won't share that. Hey, this is actually digital. What do you say? Digital marketing currency?
Social digital currency.
Social digital currency. Like, so, you know, you can utilize that energy and, you know,
yeah, man,
get further with your stuff. So
no, I don't learn so much from him, man. Just like I'm learning from you right now, man. I'm an open-minded person. And I try to, like you were saying earlier, I try to take something from everybody and just try to, like, okay, fit it in, you know, fit it in and do it with a sense of pride and humbleness. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I agree.
Yep.
I agree. No, because the algorithms don't know if it's negative or not.
Yeah, they just see people are still watching. They're still watching. And they're engaged. And it's engagement. Like you said, it's engagement.
I agree. 100. I agree with that. 100%, man. 100%.
But you wouldn't be human if you didn't.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed this, man. This is like you taking advantage of technology. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just StreamYard. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into it.
Yep, StreamYard is a free service. Well, it was when I first started. I've upgraded to like the medium package, so I can put. So it doesn't have the duck in the middle. It has the Flair Motorsports. Usually they'll put their little layover there to say StreamYard on the screen, but it's free. You get like 12 hours of shared screen like this a month. But yeah, it's worth it. And I don't know where you are on subscribers, but when I first started YouTube, you couldn't live stream from your phone until you had 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
So StreamYard and Streamlabs allow you to bypass that rule.
Okay.
So you can stream live from your channel with StreamYard before your 1,000 subs. And live streaming is really, really huge as far as getting your watch time.
That, and it'd be huge too if I was to go to an event and I'm able to stream it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
yep. So
I plan on upgrading my phone in a couple of weeks too to kind of help me, because one thing I noticed too, though, once you get into this, it's like you want to step your game up with, you know, better camera or just better equipment.
It do make it. I'm one of those guys. Sometimes I get like I'm buying motivation. Like you ever felt like that? Like, once I get this, I'm gonna be motivated.
If you got a motivation, you got to use it. If not, you just wasted your money.
Yeah, it's like I be trying to buy motivation, but with right now, I'm still using my iPhone 10s, whatever. So this is an old phone. So I'm still rocking with this. So I haven't did that in a while. Like,
okay.
But a lot of guys are still getting by with phones.
Yeah, that's what I'm on now. I'm on the iPhone 10 right now.
Yep. Still getting by with this, but I try to make sure I mention that so people don't get discouraged. Yes, it's fun to buy new equipment, and yes, it does motivate you sometimes, but you can still get it in with this. If you got, you know, a regular phone, you still get it in. I know some big time creators. I think it was J Malcolm was saying he was still getting it. He uses his phone a lot. You know, obviously he uses his big camera.
Yeah.
He uses his phone a lot. Stunner Reese, I've seen him use his phone a lot. So there's a lot of creators out there.
I know my man, what's that dude's name? I haven't watched. I used to follow him a lot too. He's still using like the older GoPros and stuff. What is his name?
Oh, man? Yeah.
Cooley B. Coolin.
Okay, Cooley B. Coolin. Okay, yep.
Yeah, he still be using the older and his content looks great.
Yeah.
You know, so like I got a big Nikon, but the problem I have with my Nikon is image stabilization. Get what I'm saying? It looks like it's always shaky.
Yeah.
You know, don't nobody want to watch no shaky video.
Yeah.
You know, that gets old really, really quick.
Yeah, that's where like the phone is just to me like the best bang. I have a GoPro too, but I don't really care for my GoPro that much because of the sound for whatever reason.
Well, I put an external. Matter of fact, I can grab mine and show you.
Okay.
It's right here. I put an external mic on mine, a mobile mic.
Okay.
All that went away, man. Like this is a GoPro 6. I got a 7 too.
Okay.
Man, this external. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I had to get this adapter piece too, right here.
Okay, GoPro. I don't have that. Yeah.
Yeah, where you had to plug it in. You know, you plug the mic into that, then you plug this piece into the side of the GoPro. Man, this thing makes the sound quality so crisp, man.
That's what I needed right there.
Yeah, man. I had the same problem with the GoPro. Like the mics are not. It's airy, or I don't know.
It's like it's in a can or something, like a Pringle can.
Yeah. You talking in Campbell soup cans or something?
Yeah, I was like, I can't deal with this. Yep.
So I rotate from this to my phone, but I like my camera because when I was at a drag racing event, your phone will zoom in, but that camera zooms in good, man. If you use the right lens.
Yeah.
But I think I got to put it on a monopod, which I got one, or put it on a tripod or something, you know, to help me with the shakiness of the image stabilization. Or it might even have a setting in there that I'm overlooking too. So, but the GoPro been my go-to lately. And you're gonna laugh when I tell you this. I upgraded to a MacBook, man.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because you like a content creator to me. I just feel like the MacBook give you so many options.
Yeah.
You know, to edit your videos and whatnot, man. Who is that?
Rob Black.
Yeah.
You're just saying support. Yeah, brother. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, you know, I just felt like, man, that MacBook, and what made me get it too, because my middle son that's in college, I purchased him a MacBook back in 2015. Right. He used that MacBook from high school, now in college.
So we got longevity out of it.
I done got my money's worth by buying it for him.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, let me go to MacBook because now they about to upgrade to what, Windows 11? Something like that.
Yeah, I think I heard. I think I've seen some people commenting Windows 11 and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's about to drop, or it is out already. I don't know. I'm a PC guy now.
Yeah.
I'm using free software for my editing. I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I used to pay for Premiere Pro. I used to pay for that.
Okay.
But I get on Reddit and ask questions. Like I just Google stuff and then I put Reddit at the end because it's like real-time reviews. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a forum. So I get on there and I read and I'm like, the best free editing software.
Yep.
And people always, you know, are really opinionated and helpful. That's the great thing about the internet. You can use it for good or bad.
Yeah. Like me, when I'm on my PC, I usually run Linux.
Okay.
And a lot of everything is free on Linux. But only thing I hate about my MacBook is it doesn't read my tuning software. Unless I put an emulator. I put a Windows emulator on my MacBook. It doesn't read my tuning software. That's the only thing. So I still got my little PC that I take with me to the track to data log and all that, you know, or whatever.
Heck yeah.
It's like, man, that's all I need. But, you know, I don't know, man. It just makes me want to step my game up, but I don't want to lose focus and then waste my money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
It was just all this equipment, ain't even using it.
I be feeling like that sometimes, but when you want to go use it, you still have it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like I've supposed to been putting a drone. I was gonna get some drone footage, but the problem was my drone battery. It's a LiPo battery. It went bad, and now I'm having a hard time finding the battery for this drone.
Okay, hold on, real quick. We got another guy we about to add into the stream real quick. Yeah. We're gonna add another guy in here with you.
Let's roll.
What's up? What's up? The swaps right here. Swaps.
Hey, what's happening?
Man, just getting off work. But I jump in for a minute. Hey, I love your cars over there, man.
Hey, appreciate it, brother. Hey, man, you from the Ville, man?
Nah, I'm from Jeffersonville, actually. But I lived over for a little while.
Pretty much it. It's pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the same news we get.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Where you at
Man, I'm
now?
familiar with Jeffersonville, Clarksville, New Albany, all
Yep.
that, man. I'm
Yep.
familiar
Yep.
with all
Yep.
that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's a small
Yeah.
world, man. Hey,
Sure
appreciate the
enough.
love, though, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So you got how many of them?
I got 5.
Wow. I mean, all are they just all T types and then Grand Nationals too?
2 are Grand Nationals, 2 are Turbo Ts. Then I got 185 T type.
What up, Black Rain? Okay, okay. I was just
Yeah.
saying in the comments, a friend of mine had. Well, he had them. I was trying to get them, but it just timing wasn't right. He
Well,
had two T
you know,
type.
there was one. Wasn't there one for sale in Jeffersonville not too long ago on Facebook
Man,
yard sale?
I wouldn't doubt it. There's one. If you go up 65 on your way to Sellersburg, there's one sitting on the side. On the it's a black. I can't tell what it is, whether it's a T type or a Grand National, but it's been sitting there for years. On 65 North, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But a friend of mine just got rid of 2, and we worked out a deal, and I was hoping. I was like, maybe he's the guy that bought them. I was like thinking maybe you're the guy that bought them.
No, I'm in Virginia. I've been living in
Okay.
Virginia since '09. So,
Okay.
no, it's not me. Everything I got, everything I've been rolling to North Carolina, South Carolina. My brother been telling me back home there's one that's been sitting in Shively for years. And the next time I go home, I'm gonna go up there and be like, "Hey, what y'all want to do with this?"
Hey, they're everywhere. There's a guy where I live at now. He's probably got 4 or 5, and they're all Grand Nationals. And man, every now and then he'll pull them out, but you don't know which one's which, because
Oh
he
yeah.
definitely drives.
Hey, that sounds like me, man. Sounds like me, man. They be like, "Man, which one is this one?" Hey, but I'm passionate about that car, man. It's just my car, man. Growing up as a kid, here's the funny story why I'm so passionate about the car. Weird story. The Kentucky State Troopers used to run the box body SSPs when I was a kid and the Grand National. So my daddy got pulled over on 65 heading south towards, heading down to Nashville with all the kids in the back doing about 100. Got pulled over by Grand National. So we and the kids in the back window, I'm looking, I see nothing but these little blue lights in the grill. I'm like, oh man. So I fell in love with the car, man.
There it
After my
is.
daddy
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Yeah. And the only
There
reason
it
he didn't go
is.
to jail that day because he had all the kids in the back seat.
Hey, you know what? It's a blessing right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
my
but that
love.
what does that do? It just sparked your love for the car too.
It sparked my love for the car, man. My daddy almost getting in trouble behind one, so it sparked my love. And then also, Louisville used to have this factory called, was it American Standard?
Yes.
It was American Standard off of 7th and I want to say not maybe Hill Street. I can't remember. Make a long story short, on the school bus, I used to sit there and watch and look at what one of the workers had a Grand National, and it just sat in the same parking spot. When we rode on the school bus, I would stop talking and just look at that car. Everybody be like, "Man, what is wrong with you?" No, shut up. I need to look at this car. You know what I'm saying? And man, I was just so passionate about them cars, man.
Cool. Yeah, hey, Brooks, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek if I can
Okay.
figure this camera out. Thank
I'm
you.
I'm about to put you on the solo layout. Okay.
Uh-oh. I gotta switch the camera around. Let me figure out how to do it.
Okay.
Nah, I'm on the phone.
Hey,
Man,
I see you. You got that nice Hawthorne built T-shirt on.
Oh, yeah. That's my man.
I know Hawthorne. Yeah.
That's our guy, man. That's our
Yeah.
guy.
I know who he is.
That's our guy.
Oh, okay. You got that. Is that a box?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, you in traffic with him too, ain't you?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, he cutting up. He cutting up.
Uh,
He cutting up, man. He out
like
there in
that.
traffic. What's them 8s or what?
6.
6s?
Yeah.
Yeah. You in traffic.
Yeah, man. There's still some more work I gotta do, man. I said I'm gonna test the waters and see how it does. I mean, it needs suspension work. I fixed the rear. I need to do something with the front.
Show us some more of the car real quick. If you
Oh,
can.
okay. Hold on. It's interior is immaculate, man. I mean, I got a flashlight here.
Make sure y'all tune in to Swaps Performance. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all subscribe. Peanuts
This car is
Automotive.
not on the channel, so I'm sorry, it's not there yet. I do things in stages, so y'all are getting an exclusive.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to Swaps Performance, man. Hey, next time I'm in town, man, I'm gonna hit you up too, man.
Do that, man. I'm about 45 minutes
I will.
from there right now. And let me see what else is. I mean, and this car sat for 9 years, man, and I ain't did nothing but washed and put wheels on it.
Wow, it cleaned up real nice, man.
It did.
Now the one on the video I just dropped is a different car. It's not the same one as this.
Okay.
So like I said, yeah, y'all getting an exclusive here.
And this one ran, right? This one ran.
But right. This one, the other one runs too. It was a gamble.
Right. Yep. Yeah, man. It's looking good, man. Now, so what year is this one? Oh, got the 90 front on it or 88 front? What year is that one?
This is a 89.
89, so it's got the Euro clip.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
when you say young clip, you got the sealed headlight beams on it.
Yes.
They go straight.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
With the rear, and the rear also.
Now, Peanuts, or what do you want us to call? I know your name, but what do you want Facebook to know? I mean, YouTube to know you as? You want me to call you your name or
James, man?
James? Just call you
Because
James.
you already put the name at the bottom, so you.
All right, you got me still front and center again.
Yep,
How do I get out of this? My bad.
You just go to camera and then go to drop down.
I should be there now.
Yeah, it's facing you. It's facing
you.
There
we go. Yeah, man, it's exclusive. Nobody, you know what I mean, as far as being able to put it on the channel. I mean, it's got its place, you know what I mean? It just ain't came up yet as far as how I'm trying to roll them out, the videos out.
Now, what I was gonna tell James is Swaps is a performance guy too.
Okay.
Don't let the wheels fool you, man. Don't let the wheels fool you. Now he didn't build some turbo LSs and everything else. So
right.
Definitely tune into the channel.
Oh, I will. I will.
The wheels are a great addition to the channel, but he was building some nice cars, G-body. I mean, he got a lot of G-body content. Yeah. You still have the content on there?
Yes, it's still there. Look, Monte Carlo SS. And then there's a Cutlass on there, and then I'm trying to make sure there ain't anything else. I can't, I can't remember. Some things I forget. You just have to go through the channel and see. You know what I'm saying?
Fox body action on there. Some Fox
body action. LS turbo. That was my cutting my teeth with the turbo stuff. Was with that Fox body.
Yep. So, yeah, man, we all like performance. He kind of inspired me to get into some wheels a little bit.
Okay.
We'll see though.
Man, do that. I mean, this is nothing I'm gonna drive every day. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm in a sense, I'm chancing it because the car's been set for 9 years. There's no telling what may or may not happen. But my other vehicle is sitting there with the truck and trailer attached, ready. You see what I'm saying? And I'm on my way home from work, so.
Yes, sir. Now, what you in right now?
The 89.
The 89. Can you show us that?
I just did.
Don't want to show. Oh, you in? Okay, you're in the one. Okay, I got you.
Right. The 88 is the one I dropped the video on.
Okay. See, that's car guys. We got too many. That's what I'm afraid to do is drop so much. Like where I'm like, well, which car? Because I feel like I might blur the lines a little bit. I would have to really explain this is the 86 Regal and this is the 87 Regal.
Right. And then I'm like, you just dropped the other day. I'm like, man, hold up, where'd that car come from? I thought you got rid of it, but it was a different car. Yeah, man.
Hey man, you got to give them names, man.
You're right. That's
Oh
a good
yeah,
idea.
this is
Because they can kind of simplify it.
this is Casper the Box. The other one's Betty White. I got a 71 Cutlass convertible, which is the blue thing. I got a raggedy 81 short bed Chevrolet I call Rattle Can.
I like that.
And then my truck, which is a gas hog, I call the Guzzler.
I do need to add the name thing to my channel. If you're gonna have several cars, you need to name them.
Well, I think but we can remember the names, you know what I'm saying, within the models. And then also what I learned too, sometimes you have a lot of non-car people watching your stuff too. You know, and that might simplify it for them too.
Yosef says he wants to see. Oh yeah, shout out to Yosef, or I call him Yam. We work together. He said he want to see Rattle Can.
Rattle Can it's on the channel. It's definitely on the channel. Believe it, man. I bought this truck was hit. It was a wrecked truck. I bought it. You was talking about a no title story. This is one of them. and it didn't have no papers on it, man, but I wanted it. And I think I was like, man, I know I could probably get a rebuild, whatever the case may be. And well, that all fell through. But I did put the truck together. I sold it to another guy, and he knew somebody or knew a way that I didn't know, and he was able to get everything straightened out, which now has a salvage title. And it's sat. I'm like, man, you never do anything with that truck. I want it back. So I ended up buying it back. And sentimental reasons, I probably should have never sold it. But at the time, most of the parts on the truck come from a friend of mine which is now he's passed. So I wanted the truck back for that reason.
Yeah.
So and just as I said, Rattle Can it should be Rust Bucket, but you know, and it's 5.3 swap, and most of everything I mess with, I try to swap. This isn't, you know what I mean? This isn't, but something to do.
Not yet.
Something. Well, when I'm up in the air, man, because it runs good and it's nice, and I don't want to take it too far to the point to where I look like I'm over here putting roll cages in it and everything else. I don't want to do
that. I straddle that line myself, brother. I straddle like a good running 305. You know what? It's like, this car don't have no strength to it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like it runs real good.
Yeah,
it runs really good. So I'm just gonna let it run. You know.
One thing I do realize is there is a night and day difference from the 305 to the 5.3. And I haven't rode in a 305 in years, man. Everything's either 5.3, V, something newer, fuel injected. And then I get in this thing and I'm like, come on. But it runs, so I'm gonna leave it be for now. I mean, plus I got the fires you talk about, Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. What up, Random?
Random in the house.
We got the fires, so I'm trying to put some of these fires out, man.
Yeah, and they come up out of nowhere. They come up out of nowhere.
Yes. But both of y'all own my favorite G body, which is the Regal /T-Type /Grand National. That is, to me, my favorite body style G body car.
Yep, and he's always said that. When I first met Swaps, I think you reached out to me in a DM. I think it was the video of my son and I doing starting the Regal?
Yep.
It was a similar story like how yours is, James. Yeah. But with my son, I just did the swap, and I'm hoping it worked too. I said go ahead and crank it because I only got so many hands. I gotta try to make sure it stay running and stuff. But the video went for me viral because it had 20K views. But that's how that video connected Swaps and I, and it's just like it's a great community, man. The car community. this niche, like this subculture, it's a great place to be. A lot of the times, it's a great place.
Yeah, man, and a lot of us are like good distance away from each other. You know what I mean? So and we support each other. So
Yeah.
that's a big plus when it comes to the YouTube thing anyway, and questions asked and stuff like that. I'm looking at your setup, I'm seeing what you got going on, and you talking about Roslers and all that. I say, oh man, he's in there. He's in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh man,
He is in there.
it keeps me going, man. Between my family and these cars, man, it keeps me going. It keeps me going, man. It's my medicine. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
You know.
yep, definitely. I was
Yeah,
out there yesterday.
I'm a 10-year Army veteran, so
Okay.
it's my medicine,
Okay.
man. Got to have it. My family and my cars, I got to have it.
Definitely,
Well,
Yeah,
they
definitely.
they come out and ask me was I needed anything. I said, no, I'm on the phone right now. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. But he was talking to me about my car, and he said, "You need anything?" So no, I'm on the phone right now.
Hey, I agree, Mr. Random. Gotta have it.
Yep. And check out Mr. Random's channel too. He building a Monte Carlo SS with a turbo on it. He building that.
Hold on, let me write. Yeah, I got a scrap sheet of paper because I gotta write this down. Because I'm a man of my word, man. I gotta do it. I'm gonna
Man, check your link. Your link is in there. Best believe those of us that are in here will be over. I've already went over. I just haven't, checked you out yet.
Yeah, and yours is Swaps Performance, right?
Yeah. Swaps of stuff, Swaps Performance, however you want to look it up.
Yeah, we got videos together. If you looking, I mean, you're gonna be hard pressed to not see one of us in the comments of one. We're always in each other. You find one of us, you're gonna find all of us for real.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up following. You're gonna end up following LS, Cat Loco, the whole squad. So
Yep.
you'll be in there.
And definitely we'll be picking your brain because obviously, I'm saying I'm looking at your setup and I'm hearing what was that you said what are you using to control your car as far as ECM?
I'm using what you call a fast XFI.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Fast, yeah. I mean, it's better stuff out there. Don't get me wrong, but don't get me wrong. When I first got that fast, dude, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I learned over time, man, because fast, to me, in my opinion, XFI is not that user friendly. You know what I'm saying? But I learned how to use it. Like Holly, if I would recommend Holly or MS3 Pros. You know what I'm saying? But the Holly's the way to go because I guess it's self tuning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Holly.
Yeah, for real. But my fast, it ain't gave me not one issue, man. What else? Yep, fast. I'm running a CO2 wastegate.
See? Keep talking because I'll pick your brain, man. You're exactly where I want to be, man, as far as putting something on the track. I've had I call it a track car, but it was a street car, but it was nothing like what you got going on.
Well, this is still streetable. If I wanted to, other than this is why I don't drive it to work. I don't like the locker. I got lockers in my rear end.
Gotcha.
And if I'm turning a corner, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can just hear
there goes your tires.
You feel like you're breaking something?
Yeah, it feels like it, but I could drive it to work. Not only that, it's on E85, and E85 ain't that. I mean, my MPG is terrible. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a streetable car. It's still mild-mannered car until I put my foot in it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm running a boost controller with the CO2. It's a fun car, man. I mean, it leaves straight as an arrow when I'm on the track. I'm not scared of it. I'm running a H&R sway bar, adjustable sway bar in the back on the Moser 9-inch. Okay. And it leads straight, man. I'm not scared of it. Like there's a video of me I forgot the group. I'll think of it. But I pulled the car. I went into the lane to get out the groove just to see what the car would do. And the car was very forgiving and responsive. I mean, don't get me wrong. The car skipped sideways on me launching off the trans brake, but it was, dang it, I just kept going straight, man. But everybody's making fun of me. Oh, you don't know how to line up in the groove. I'm like, no, I took it out the groove because I want to know every situation for that car. You know, I want to know
test
every
and tune. It's test and tune.
Yeah, it's test and tune. I got to know every situation. So, you know, still a 275 Pro on it, Radio Pro. You know, and what else? That's pretty much it, man. You know, it's just something that I always wanted to build, something I always wanted to do, man, with my life, you know. And, I did it, still learn. And don't get me wrong, I'm still learning a lot with that car. That car is a full-time job.
Yeah.
That car is a full-time job. And like I was telling D Brooks, when I broke that distributor, man, I thought I destroyed that car. I was ready to buy another aluminum block, TA block and everything. But, man, it was just a distributor gear.
Man.
Gave out.
Could you imagine
I was listening there.
Dude, I'm talking, it sounded like two 12-gauge shotguns going off. Pow! I was on the big end. Pow! Now, the fastest I've ever been in that car so far is a 9.4.
Oh.
Yeah, 9.4 at 100 and right at 150 miles per hour. Because what I'm trying to do is get my 60 down, man. If I can get that 60 scale back, because for every 10th I make up in the 60, I'm going to make up 2 tenths on the big end. I got to get that 60 foot down. Not only that, if you get your 60 down, whoever's in the other lane, their car got to work as hard to catch me. Get what I'm saying?
Right.
So first 60 foot, man. I'm a 60
what's
foot
your
guy,
what's your 60 at now?
It's at a 1.5.
That ain't no slouch, man.
Hey, there's another guy. I'm gonna mention him if that's okay, D Brooks.
Go ahead.
There's his great smart kid, great guy, smart guy. He's part of the Turbo Buick. His name is Watts, Devin Watts. He's pulling like a 1.3.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, and he gave me some pointers, which on my boost controller, right? In the instructions, it stated that I can only run my rate up to 15. Maximum, you can run it up to 50. But on CO2, it says 15, no more than 15. But what Mr. Watts gave me the advice was, he's like, look, dude, you got to run that thing up to 50 because we're running V6s. That 15 is if you was running a twin turbo V8. Now that you running a V6, you need all the mechanical help you can get. So I plan on going to the track next Friday, running it up to 50 to see if I can get that 60 foot down.
I got you.
On the launch. And I'm launching at 15 PSI too.
There we go. So do you have a scramble or anything else like that on it?
I got the boost release has the
scramble in it. Okay.
I got a scramble button and the boost release, but I don't have it set up. I don't have the scramble set up. It's easy to do. You just put the numbers in.
Got you.
When you go in and do your ramp and your rate and all that, and it's easy to do. But I never did a scramble button because I kept running into issues. You know what I'm saying? To where it was no need for it.
All right.
But it's gonna come a point in time in life where, hey, Peanut, what are you doing, boy? It's gonna come a time in life where I'm gonna need that.
Big shout out. To me, I feel like that's the car that started it all. You see what I'm saying? As far as the turbo platform, and definitely, it's crazy that particular car came out same time Monte Carlo did, and the Monte Carlo took off, and that one didn't as much. But you had twice the motor, even though you had less cylinders.
I think it was a price difference though. Why the Monte Carlo took off and that one didn't?
Yeah,
because one was more affordable than the other.
Yeah.
But now, don't get me wrong, some of the Monte Carlos came turbo too. I think in 79 or 80, they came with turbos on the carburetors.
I can go to the junkyard and show you one. It'd blow my mind. I've seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No. I take it back. It was a Regal. It was an older model Regal. I'm sorry.
I've seen those older 79 Regals with it.
I'm trying to think of which other car. I wish I had my book here. It's out in the garage. that breaks it all down for you. What came in what? It's just like some of the Some of the Monte Carlos and Regals came with diesels.
Wow.
Some of these cars. I think the Cutlass for sure. I know like my Deltas and stuff like that. Some of those Caprices, they definitely came with the diesel. I had a diesel wagon last year. A guy came all the way from Pennsylvania to pick it up.
Wow.
No one else was offering me the kind of money that I wanted for it. That guy knew exactly what he wanted.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that car was sharp. Man, that car was that thing was nice, man. I've seen it in person. I'm like, wow.
True barn find. There's a video on it. It was a Buick Electra state wagon.
Okay.
So a lot of similarities with the Regal. Like he was like, man, I see how the brand is carried, but it was like in a time capsule again, like original owner. He put it up because of a head gasket and just left it there in an enclosed garage for like 20 some years.
Wow.
His grandson posted it up on Facebook Marketplace. I called, I asked for even a little bit lower price, and it's like, okay, we'll drop it another $50. It was already low. And I was like, I'm coming tonight just to give you the money. I won't be back tomorrow. I'll be back in another couple of days to come get the car, but I'm coming tonight to get the money, give you the money, and just give me the title. I had to lock it in. I had to.
That's all right. So. All right. Yeah, I remember growing up, man. My neighbors 2 doors down, they had I never forget. I used to always hear it every morning when they started it up. They had that Cadillac, DeVille with the diesel in it. It sounded like a typewriter when they first started it up in the morning. Yeah.
Did Tornado? Not Tornado. What was that thing? Ah, man, I can't remember what it was. It was a front wheel drive car, and it was diesel. Along the same lines of an Eldorado, but I don't think it was. It may have been an Eldorado, but I know it was. Yeah, that's it, Riviera, and it was diesel. Yeah, sure enough.
Jeez. Yeah,
sure
that's
enough.
wild. Yeah, they did all kind of little tricky stuff. There was some times, I guess, where olds were using Chevy engines in their cars instead of their engines, and there was a lawsuit. They had to differentiate and let people know, hey, this is a Chevy engine instead of Olds. I don't know if there was a shortage in blocks, but there was a year or two, like 83 or 84, where they had to put some Chevy engines in them.
Wow.
So, yeah. So this is just stuff that you come across when you're reading and trying to figure out why this car won't work, and you're like, what?
Well, didn't you try a boat carburetor on one too?
I did, and it ran.
It
ran. It just didn't have no vacuum for the brakes on it. I put a boat carburetor on my Delta 88 for my buddy. My buddy's dad owns a marine shop, and he has a whole bunch of carburetors, quadrajets and stuff. He gave me one. I put it on there, and it fired right up.
Wow.
Yep, fired right up. So you can get these cars running, especially these carburetor ones, really quick. Y'all seen the Cutlass? We put the gas in the carburetor and
fired right up.
Now it won't stay running because we think the carburetors, the floats are bad or something. But we was able to start it.
Now, the only thing that I hate about carburetors in today's era is this ethanol in the fuel, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ethanol, it gums up. That's why when I go to the dump, I see all these small engines of lawnmowers lined up. Instead of people fixing them, they just go buy another lawnmower. You know what I'm saying? Because the ethanol is killing everything.
There he is.
Loco.
Yep, that's our buddy right there.
Okay.
He's also a car guy. Everyone, obviously, if they're tuned in, they're car guys. But
yeah, true that.
He's another content creator. Just like Random.
Hold on, Cat Loco's Garage.
But yeah, what were you saying, Swaps? You was going to say something.
Well, on that 88, it wasn't getting fuel because the rubber hose that feeds the fuel pump had holes in it.
Oh yeah.
I replaced that hose, and now I go over there, pat the gas pedal 2 or 3 times, it fires right up.
In there. It's almost a blessing too, because it probably leaked all that fuel out that would have been sitting in the carb, huh?
I'm not sure, but I was saying that to maybe you take a look at that for yours, possibly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try it. We pulled the hose off of the fuel pump to see if it was pumping, because I had threw gas in the gas tank, and it was pumping, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't stay running off of the gas that it was pumping, even after we put gas in it. So I don't know. I haven't actually messed with the car since that live stream, just to be honest with you guys.
Hey guys, good talking with you guys, man. I love this talking cars and a little bit of life involved in it too.
Yes, sir.
Man, and I'm out, man. I'm gonna have to get off this stream with you guys, man. Hey, man, you do this again, man. I'm here for real.
All right, man.
Appreciate you. We'll definitely be over there checking you out.
Hey, before I get off, D Brooks, she was like, "Hey, man, we got to do something, man. We got to." That was way back in February.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, we got to, get it, do something, man. Live stream something, just talk, whatever. And hey, here we are.
Yeah, it worked out perfect, man.
It worked out. Hey, it's gonna work out again too. I'm right here.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Hey, Swaps, good talking to you, brother.
All right, you too, man. You too.
All right.
All righty.
Out.
Yes, sir. Link is in the comment section, Cat Loco. Yep.
Yeah. Tell him come on in here. So, because I gotta, once I get on the road, it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. My service is gonna drop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. I live out in the boonies, man. They over here rolling up the streets now.
Yeah. It looks like it's still daylight. It looks like it's still daylight behind you.
No. I'm in a parking lot.
Oh, okay. It gets dark quick. Now we back to live streaming again, guys. It's getting dark.
Yeah,
we back in the garage. We getting it in now,
man.
Not too hot.
Try to get this blue car started, man. I guess I can wire and fire it now, but I kind of want to get a drive shaft first.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Drive shaft and then wire and fire.
And that's the blue thing, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need y'all help, man. Swaps and James, that's who was just on here, James. They said I should name my cars. Now I kind of have a name for the Regal, and that was Conduit Money. I don't know if we're just gonna keep that. That's original. We need to name the other cars. We're gonna figure out some names for these cars. The Luxury Sport, the SS, the Mazda. We'll figure out some names for these cars.
There you go.
We're gonna figure out some names. I like what you're doing there. The blue thing, and they're good names, man. These are like Blanco. It made sense. It was a white car, like Betty White.
Right.
Like okay, that makes sense. Like, so we're gonna come up with some stuff, guys.
It's like Casper the Box instead of the Ghost. I guess the Box.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, the Daily. I love the Daily, man. He's sick right now, man. I miss that. Man, it's a piece of junk, but I love it.
Right.
I love it, man. And for the one I drove up, the Blazer.
Okay. You just call him the Daily?
I call him the Daily.
Right. Okay. Yep. Y'all have a new Daily.
Man, and the thing is, that vehicle come from Florida, and the guy that I bought it from was having issues with it. He's like, man, everything's all good on it. I don't know why it's missing. I don't know what's wrong with it. I did a video on it, trying to find out it had holes in the gas tank and holes in the fuel line. So it's sucking air. Instead of getting fuel, it was sucking air. And that thing, man, I was driving it everywhere, and it was bucking and jumping. I come to a stoplight, man, it buck and jump, I said, man, and I said, I got to figure out what this is.
Right.
And now I believe I'm gonna need a new transmission. I need a transmission I think needs to be rebuilt because it's making a bunch of racket. When I'm driving in it, I can't be on the phone. Can't nobody hear me. It's that loud.
And that's the other box, right?
No. The Blazer.
The Blazer. Okay. So it's manual, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to keep it manual because there was only, from what I gather off from the, looking it up on the internet, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying there was only 525 of those made.
Wow.
manual 4x4.
Jeez.
And the last year of that body style. Well, not that body style, but the last year of them calling it the Blazer. Anything after that was called Tahoe.
Wow. It always confused me when I was growing up because you had the Blazer, like the small S10 Blazers, and then you had that Blazer, and I was like, why are they both called Blazer? This is so much smaller, you know. I don't know if they ran the same name at the same time. Did they ever run them at the same time, or they just that always confused
if I'm
me.
mistaken, the Blazer took on a whole nother look. You know, they went to a smaller SUV style versus the big SUV style. Tahoe took the Blazers or the size. You know what I mean? It's the same vehicle, but it's called Tahoe.
Right.
And then Blazer became the, you know, I guess you would call the mid-size SUV.
He says, I'm starting to believe swaps work security like Lefty. He said, he said, nope.
Nah, man. I would show y'all, man, but I can't do that, man. It's I mean, it's not security, that's for sure. You know, because you have lights on right now, that's bigger lights and lights. You know, those who have lights on in their home is what we do. So, but when your lights go out, don't blame it on me. Oh man, he's gonna be packing. He gonna be packing out LS Motors left and right.
I bet.
What up, Goldie?
Goldie in the house. Man. So there's only a couple places I can think of when you say like the lights. Do you work at a nuke?
No, we make the overhead power wire itself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. So the wire that you see strung on the poles, I mean, from the little poles to the ones that go the huge wire, you know, coming out of a power plant. We make that.
Is that like Southwire or anything?
How did you even guess?
Hey, you see my shirt, man. Yep. Oh man.
So we are connected in a way.
Yes, sir. I deal with you guys all the time.
Yeah, man.
Not on a personal level, but we use each other's product, or I use your product. Yeah, but man. This has been a great turnout. I'm very appreciative of everybody that came in. I don't know what the number was for tonight because I don't think StreamYard tells me. But it does. It's up there. But man, I appreciate everybody welcoming me back to the channel.
Yeah, man. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. Like I said, man, I'm gonna get up there before it gets too cold.
Oh, got to, definitely. Maybe I come whenever you're ready, whenever you guys get y'all stuff going on, because I think it's a go. I do think it's a go if you guys do it.
Yeah, I'm praying on this, man, for real. You know what I mean? And I'm, I kind of I want ducks in a row, but
I feel you.
At the same time, you never know when's a good time, because if you don't go, you don't never know.
There's never a perfect time,
right?
You know, you just got to sometimes make that. But I don't want to be the one to say that, because I'm still straddling my full-time job, so I'm not going to tell you to jump out there with no parachute.
No. Now that is not an option for me. You know what I mean? It's I have to play, see how it goes for a little bit before I can do that, man, because I got too many years invested.
I feel that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to return the favor and come check y'all out, whenever.
Definitely, man. I mean, just we'll see what it do, man. For sure, I'm with it. That's for dang sure. Because that's all I wanted to do.
You said too late, cold here already.
Would it get cold today?
it's getting ready to. Today's supposed to be the last good day up here in Ohio. It's supposed to turn real cold
today. it's been nice, but like I said, man, it's we're gonna see what it do. That's for sure, man. We're gonna see what it do.
Yeah, you planted that seed, man. You was like, you need to go live, and I was like,
Yeah, man, look, hey, somebody needs to do it. I was wanting to later on tonight, but I doubt that I will. So I figured I'd jump on here or get in the comments. And I was in this. I said, hold on, I gotta get the exclusive. D Brooks be coming over giving exclusives. I gotta give an exclusive.
oh yeah, yep, got
So
to.
hey, Cat Loco, you might have to go back and watch the exclusive.
Yes, sir. But
You gotta
shoot,
watch the exclusive.
I'm gonna shut it down, guys. Man, it's been real. I'm gonna get some food. I guess I'm gonna eat a little bit of food before I go to sleep. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Robert, thanks for stopping in, man. We wrapping up right now, but Robert, make sure you catch the replay. Swaps, you want to shout out your spot before we sign
up? Swaps Performance, hey man, and help me get to that 1K. I'm there. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. I am almost there, man. I mean, 1K is just the start, but I'm and I appreciate everybody that came over and subbed, and definitely, man. I'm trying to bring some content to y'all, man, and YouTube keeps me on my toes, like, man, you got to finish that project because you don't put a video out.
That's some real pressure, man. That's what's, the guys that get on there and say decide to go a different direction. It's hard to do that when you got people holding you accountable. The Regal could have been I could have pressed the decide to go a different direction button a long time ago, especially after I built the Monte Carlo, because it's literally the same car. I could have been like, oh, we're gonna press that decide to go to a different direction button.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even with the turbo mounted on the motor of the Cutlass, I want to pull it off and go twins. I'm not going to, but I want to so bad. But I'm not going to. I gotta hear it run. I gotta, you know what I mean? I don't want to add no more work to myself than I got. Plus, I'm in the Elements Team No Shop, so
he says
I gotta do what I do. He has no pressure on his channel.
I think
I hear you.
I think he does. We always applying. I know we be applying pressure. We be like, oh, he got.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're local, man. We got to drop, man. He got to drop a short or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
if it's just you pan in the room or the garage, or just drop a short or something.
Like, what's up, guys? And then that's it. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you coming through. Turbo Regal things are really happening.
Yes, sir.
A lot of guests in check right now because I have a problem with forward thinking. I'm trying to get better with that. Like, oh man, it's timing cover. Okay, that's going to interfere. So now we're doing the scavenge pump thing.
There it is.
So I think that's going to work.
It worked for us. It worked for us. It's just do not forget to not turn it on because it will smoke.
Yes. So, but
you'll know that it's not on because you'll be like, "Where's the smoke coming from?"
It'll be like that, huh?
Yeah. Well, it might take a little bit, but we had that problem because the turbo set so low, it would not drain back into the pan.
Yeah. My issue was that I don't want to pull the pan, and I don't want to drill it while it's in the car. If I was forward thinking, back when I first did my first LS swap, I would have maybe bought an oil pan with bongs on it or did it myself. But yeah, now here we are. So, but we're gonna
get it. You'll get it. You know what I mean? You'll get it. It just takes a little time, and then definitely on the next one, hey, I need to go do this and this first,
just in case, for sure, because room to expand upon.
Definitely, because chances are, how we get. Well, I'm gonna just start to use this as just a, whatever, and then, the possibilities of a turbo is nice. 5 to the 10 end. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? What's up? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You just, things just kind of spiral into. Yep. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. So hopefully, like I said, the plan is to get this started before the end of the month. Scary fast, of course. I hope that Loco's gonna make it and everyone else that plans. You should try. It will be it's fun, man. I mean, it's a nice weekend for a lot of the community to get together and meet each other that's never met each other and have content and those kind of things and see some racing. And it's fun. I had fun last year. Matter of fact, that's where I met Cat Loco at, to be honest. First time.
And what's the location on that again?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
And that is Halloween weekend.
Man, I need to try to make it to an event. I went to, the Good Guys, which is local, but I need to step out of my little area here. So.
And then Ken 10 is going to be debuting the Black Beauty on the 30th. So
okay, he's taking that down there. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I seen he got he just dropped the video. I didn't get to watch it yet. They got the axle back.
Rear end.
Yep. And then you posted something. I don't know if
they all intertwine. They all intertwine.
Yeah, I don't know if that's been announced on his channel yet or not, but
they all intertwine.
Yep, I figured it was. So yeah, definitely shout out to Ken 10 Customs. So yeah, man, y'all got plenty of content to watch. There's plenty of content out here. So, but again, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up. Y'all stay tuned. I appreciate you, Swabs, for coming through.
Man, I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir.